Howdy, it's Grace. So if you've been following along, you would know that a few weeks ago we had a cyclone come through, and to prepare our homestead for this impending cyclone, we packed down our tent and we slept in our carport. So we just brought our mattress in here, and pretty much everything got packed up and put in our shipping container. And so we slept in the carport for about 5 or 6 nights, and then we went and stayed up next to my sister's tiny home in a caravan. And because it was still super wet here in the camp, we hadn't put the tent back up, and we just went back to sleeping in the carport because our mattress was still in here. And then we got busy with a few things, and the tent hadn't gone back up until Jake and I were talking about when we would find time to schedule in putting the tent back up. And we realized that we both would prefer to not put the tent back up and go back into the tent. We've actually been enjoying being in the carport. We've got the aircon in here, and it's just like having that little bit more of like control over the temperature and the humidity is actually really nice. And the thought of having the tent back up through all of the rain we've been getting would just like really give the canvas a hard time with mold, and it just would be so much harder to be able to clean it all up and restore it. Much more difficult than it's even going to be now in the state that it's in, which you would have seen if you watched our tent video. And we gave a tour of the tent, and you could visibly see all of the mold on the canvas. So that's why we haven't been able to get around to doing the carport tour, because we were planning on going back into the tent, and we thought we'd just wait until we get the tent back up, get the big mattress out, because it's a big king size mattress. So it takes up like a large percentage of the floor space in here. This is only a 6x6 meter carport. So we thought we'd wait until this carport was reset to how we were originally using it once we had the tent back up. But now that we're not putting the tent back up, and we're going to put our bed frame in here and like stay sleeping in here, we're probably going to do the carport tour, how it's set up now with our bed and everything in here. So yeah, that's exciting. We know that we've been getting lots of requests for our carport tour, and so hopefully we'll get it up soon. That's the plan, but that's why it got held up. So it's coming. We're also expecting to start building soon, just in a couple of weeks. So there's a lot of admin stuff that we've been organizing that's taken up a lot of the spare time that we usually use to film and edit videos. So, but all good things, like it's a good problem to have. But I just thought I'd update you on what's happening on this side of the internet over at the brook.